Hello, Marie. Hello, Chris. Thank you, Marie. Won't be 61 no more. Hello, Easy. We're doing fine. Thank you, Chris. Cool. Hello, Brian. Oh, we got a Christmas tree and a Santa Claus. Thank you, Brian. No, I'm a boy. I have a girl's name, but I'm a boy. Uh, I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Hello, Peter. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming in. I've had a real good day. My sister took me out for lunch. Hello, Amber. Thank you, Amber. Hello, Rosanna. Okay, Grizz. Hang in there. Okay. I'll get you an invite here in just a minute, Grizz. That is, providing this thing works. Looks like it's going to work. All right. Grizz is there. Grizz, I'll bet you had the old link. I took it down, put a new one up. Yes, I had a very good day, Amber. Uh, Grizz, I sent you a new invite. Yes, today is the day. I told my sister today, I said, if I'd have knew that I was going to live this long, I'd took better care of myself. Thank you, Rosanna. I don't know what I would have done different. I had to work. I tore my body up working. Well, thank you, Peter. But no, I'm actually 62 today. Oh, you guys are too friendly. Well, thank you, Amber, again. Well, I don't know where Grizz went. I'm going to send him another invite.
Sickness, sadness, and despair. People dying everywhere. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Grizz.
So you're 62 today?
Today.
Right on. Happy birthday, Kim.
Well, thank you.
You're old enough to retire now.
Yeah, I did that 4 years ago, but yeah.
Hiya, Rosanna. My wife hates that song. She's coming over here to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, really, without sadness.
Well, thank you.
It's a beautiful day to have a birthday and to be alive.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Well, my
I,
sister.
I had a hard time getting on here. I was trying to remember how to log on with the cell phone. I'm finding out that on the live streams I do better if I'm on my cell phone rather than my laptop. But I can't read, so I got my laptop going so I can read text on here. So I got two things going, but it works better this way.
All right. Well, my sister took me out for lunch today. We had a real good time.
Cool.
Wonderful.
So what did you have?
Do I?
What did you have for lunch?
We call it cat and dog Chinese.
Ah, you had some of my cooking.
Yeah, I love it.
You had some calico?
Oh my.
They say it's chicken, but yeah, it's chicken. Man, they can cook chicken 14 different ways.
Well, you know what? I mean, did you ask them if their chicken had hair or if it had feathers?
No, no. They might say, "You've been here 4 hours. You go home. You go home."
Yeah, you go home. You eat too much. You go now. Come on over, shake and bake. I'll cook you up some barbecued glazed Chinese chicken.
Stop. Get that dog yourself. Go get Grandpa. I don't have anything to do.
Let's see here. Now, I gotta mute the camera for a minute. There we go. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go water the flowers.
Okay, I understand.
If I can get up.
Well, I understand that one too.
Yep, yeah. Ah.
There it is.
Well, thank you, Amber. You're just buttering me up. Look at that gray hair. Well, Peter, I'll tell you, I haven't checked it for a day or two. I've been trying to be good, but you know. Well,
Which one's the big one you like?
Oh, I don't
the last time I checked it, it was, I forget, 100 and something. There's John.
Those are roasted.
Happy birthday, birthday boy.
Well, thank you, John. I thought I might as well put that in the title. Nobody'd know that I was having a birthday today. I like birthdays.
I didn't know you was having a birthday today until I seen that 62 on there.
I know, that's why I put it on there.
66.
My brother-in-law, they're having their what do you call it? Their work party. So the sister and brother-in-law's coming over tomorrow night for my birthday.
Well, I'm trying to get situated here.
Well, Amber, I'm sorry to hear about your neuropathy. I'm having burning on my side. I have no idea. And he gave me the medicine for shingles. Didn't solve it a bit.
Got to bear with my camera flopping around the room, folks.
No problem.
I need some scotch tape or something.
Here's your rubber band.
That it needs to be bigger though. It needs to wrap around my laptop. It's got to be able to at least stretch out about 18 inches. But that is a good idea. Just a second here. I might have some rubber bands here. I usually keep some handy here. Yeah, they might just be out of reach. Is there any in this box? No, I'm not seeing any.
You think that John's kicking the camera, huh?
No.
I know you're not. Peter's kidding you.
Yeah, Peter, he does that.
What?
Yeah, you think kicking my camera is your computer game? It's all John's fault.
Ain't my fault. Don't blame that shit on me.
Be nice.
Well, Amber, I haven't had one drink. Coffee and water. A little bit of milk.
Oh. That reminds me.
No booze.
I know I got work tomorrow, 2:30 to 6:30.
Man, I learned something new this week.
Okay.
Well, I was kind of messing around. I started following this other channel, a new channel. I can't remember the name of it. I watched a few of their videos in the past, but the information he was just kicking on out there and stuff, I knew it was good info, but it wasn't just clicking through with me. You know how you hear something and you know it's good info, but it goes in one ear, it goes out the other. And I subscribed to him once, and after 3 or 4 times, it was just kind of, it wasn't syncing. So I said, you know what, I stopped trying it. Then I subscribed to Brian G. Johnson and a few other channels, and they were connecting with me. And then all of a sudden I come across another video, this old guy that I subscribed to in the past on making videos and stuff, and how YouTube works and all that. And I tried another video, and after time, the stuff started hitting. And this video was about finding out who is watching your videos and where they're finding your content. And so I listened to the video, and you know what? I found out that 30% of my viewers come through Google search. And then based on the information that he gave me, I was able to go to YouTube Analytics and find out where it was at on YouTube search and what key phrases that I was using on titles and tags that was bringing that 30% volume of search. And so I went on in there, I checked that on out. I thought, oh, wow. Well, then I had some of these videos that I thought, well, I used the same keyword search on in them. And I got to look a little bit closer, and there was a few things changed. Like, Harbor Freight Sawmill. Well, the phrase that's working good with Harbor Freight Sawmill is Harbor Freight, 2 different words, and then Sawmill, all one word. Some of the other videos I had Harbor Freight is 1 word, or I had Sawmill as 2 words. I went back and I started correcting all that, making it all the same on the ones that were working for me. And my views are going up even more.
Papa Top again. Well, the only thing I can tell you, Grizz, instead of having a sawmill, you're going to have to get you a baler.
It would be nice to have one.
That way you could bale your money.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. But no, Tim, the reason why I'm telling you this is because in analytics, you can find out how people are finding your videos. You find out which keywords, key titles that you're using that people are looking for. That tool is in your analytics, and you can find out how people are finding your channel.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And then you use those words. Matter of fact, I don't know if it's going to slow it down, but I want to show you real briefly. Stir fry. Let's see if I can do this here. Well, I probably can't. I'm going to do it another time. My internet is pretty slow tonight.
Okay.
But I would really like to show you how to find it, because it's not easy to find that information that I just told you about. It's not easy to find in analytics. It really isn't.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, this is 2000. It says sometime in 2019 we'll be heading to the new YouTube studio.
Yeah. Sometime January or February, they're going to.
Not even that. They say somewhere in 2019. No specific day.
Classic away.
They're not going to do away with the old one until they have all the tools replaced in the new one. Because
that's what I said.
Yeah, so I mean, this stuff is in the old one. They haven't incorporated in the new one yet, but it will be in the new one.
And you can use that new editor they had.
Yes, yeah, you can use the new editor. And basically, all that new editor does is just you can just use it to cut portions of your videos on how to make your videos shorter. And that's something that I need to work on, because a lot of my old videos have all sorts of fluff in it and a bunch of crap that needs to be cut on out. It's shortening all mine up, and I'm sure that I need to get more watch time.
Same with mine. Back when I first started uploading in 2012 all the way to now. You can guess how many uploads I did back then.
Hey, Kim.
Yes, sir.
I know that you're set in your ways and you think that you're ignorant and you can't learn all this stuff. But there is a channel I want you to subscribe to.
Put the link in there. I will.
It's called Story Greenlight. Now, the guy is the editor for NBC videos. He tells like some TV shows. He edits and stuff on there. But that's neither here nor there. Since I subscribed to Story Greenlight, my watch time on my videos were about 15 to 20%. And now my watch time, after watching his videos and doing what he's talking about, my watch time has gone from 55 to 65%.
Hey, you like my shirt?
I can't see your shirt. All I see is some cartoon character with a headset on.
Oh, I can't think about what the character's name is.
Cy Robinson, Duck Dynasty.
That's right. Okay. So he's Story
Greenlight.
Yeah, Story Greenlight. You check it out too, John.
You say light or light?
Light, as in a flashlight, or the LIGHT.
Like the fan light? No, red light, green light, yellow light, stop light, red light.
Yep.
Okay. He's got 3.8 subs.
Yeah, he has a lot of subs. He's growing pretty fast because of his information that he's giving on out.
3.8K or 3.8 M?
He has over 38,000 subs.
Okay, I just subbed to him.
Now, it's going to be challenging for you, Kim. It's going to be challenging because with his biggest deal, and I'm going to tell you how I overcome this challenge. But I do editing, you know, and you're just going to have to get into learning a little bit more of the editing to do this. But his biggest deal that made the biggest difference with me is he says that when you're making a video, when somebody's watching a video, they want the scenery to change every 20 to 30 seconds or they get bored.
Well, I agree with that.
So you got to figure out how to change up the scenery. And I'll tell you how I did it. How I changed up the scenery, because I'm just a one-man operation. I set a camera on a stand over here. I click play and record, and I walk away and I start shooting, and I do my thing. How I have changed up just using that basic situation is when I go to edit it, I have the zoom feature. So every 20 or 30 seconds, I'll move that camera in, I'll move it out, and I might periodically throw another picture on top of it, you know, or something, you know, just anything to break it up. And that has made a world of difference.
Is it this dude right here, 3.9K subs?
Yeah, I got him. I subbed to him and I bookmarked it. I will check it out.
And he only puts out a video maybe once a week. He's not overwhelming. You don't have to worry about him. If you ring his bell, you know, you don't have to worry about his bell going off every, you know, 2 or 3 times a day like some people. Yeah, I'll post a link in the room. Just a second here. I'll post a link in the room. I could have done that from the beginning.
Okay, well, delete it then as quick as you can.
No, I'm talking about Story Greenlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting your link in there.
Let me see if I've got Amber on the friends.
I don't know. Would she ask for Story Greenlight's link, or was she asking for this channel link?
I don't know. I thought she wanted to come on the panel.
Probably Story Green Lights. Just that perfect.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought she was asking for the Story Greenlight. And John and I both posted the link to Story Greenlight.
There's Dad 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, anybody that follows videos just for shooting features or how to edit, he doesn't get extensive into it. He's not confusing. He makes a lot of sense. You know, just it gives you kind of ideas and perspectives of what people are looking for, and how you can try to incorporate that into your own videos. And everybody, the way they video, what they shoot, everybody has a different story to tell, so it's different for everybody. But it gives you a perspective that really is helpful.
Well, my biggest problem is, Grizz, I'm not on here enough. I've got burnout. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yep.
And I'm not making videos. I'm not doing anything. you know.
Yeah, but you know what? If you listen to a couple of these guys, you know, in time as I start giving you some of these channel links that I'm giving you, they give you an idea, and they all say it has to be fun. You have to be committed, but it has to be fun. It has to be fun, and if it can't be fun, if it's not something you don't want to. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But they do say that it has to be something that's fun enough for you to be willing to commit to it.
I understand.
You know, whether it's restaurant appraisals, you know, I mean, if you made your videos about nothing but a place where you eat and gave them your thoughts on 2 thumbs up, 5 thumbs up, you know, but you should stay focused on basically generally one topic on all your videos. Okay, you can come up here. Come on, girl.
I could go to Walmart and just set the camera up and record. There's a lot of activity there.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I think you need to come up with is figure out what is the hobby that you really like to do. Just a hobby, whether it be making little pins, or whether it be crocheting, or whether it be painting. You need to figure out a hobby that you just flat out enjoy, and make your channel about that hobby. But something that you can stick with, that you want to stick with from here till the day that you die.
Well, I don't think they'd let me put it on here, Chris.
What?
Yeah, well, you know what? There might be other channels that you can put that stuff on.
No, full not right.
No, Amber, that's not crazy.
Kim, I'm sure there's a hobby that you would enjoy doing that you could put on YouTube. I mean, Kim, well, as a childhood, what was your childhood hobby that you always wanted to do?
Didn't have very good childhood.
I didn't ask if you had a good childhood. I asked you what was the hobby that you dreamed about. You know what? Okay, Kim, look at it this way. I had some rough times as a childhood and an adult too. And my escape from all that was what was in my head, my dreams of what I wanted to do, what I would do in these circumstances. Now that's what I'm asking you. What was in your head of what you wanted to do? Whether life was good or bad, what was the dreams up in here, not what was on the outside? I mean,
Well,
some people.
I'll tell you, I wish that we would have had the technology, or I would have had the knowledge back when I was working, because, you know, I could have set the camera up and unloading the truck and then edit it, you know. But them days are over.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Kim, yeah, I feel the same way too. You know, but even if I had to have the technology, I wanted to, because in my trade, the people that were shooting pictures of the work that they were doing, you know, they'd bring me and show me portfolios, trying to get a job, and I'd hire them. And then I'd find out I'd go actually sometimes look at the jobs that they show me the portfolios on. They don't show you the crap that they did. So, you know, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered to me. I still wouldn't have videoed it or taped it, because video, you can make crap looks like dessert. You can make dessert look like crap. You know, I mean, that's just the way internet is, and video and pictures are. But it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what. I mean, what's the hobbies that you always wanted to do?
I don't know as I've ever had a hobby. I've just done things.
But did you ever have a hobby that you wanted to do? Well, like fishing or tying flies
Back when Dad was living,
or model cars or I mean, gotta be something
Right.
simple.
Like race cars or something like that.
no.
Rubber duckies. Rubber ducky, you're the one.
I mean, even trucks, model trucks or tractors and equipment, you know, I mean.
Model airplane.
Yeah, I was a chemist when I was in my 20s. I could take beer and change it in a different form.
Yeah, you can change the color to it too, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Gene Chambers, how are you? He said his hobby was drinking beer.
Oh, gee. Daytime drinking.
I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Oh, I'll tell you what. When we go to her mother's for Christmas, we always have what they call a dirty Santa.
A what?
It's called a dirty Santa gift. And what you do is you get something. It's kind of like a gag gift, but you
Oh, I get
wrap
it.
it up. Okay. So then somebody puts numbers on little pieces of paper and shakes it up in the hat, and everybody draws.
Oh, a gift exchange. That's what you're talking about.
Well, it's dirty Santa. Okay. So whoever gets number one goes first. And they pick a gift that's wrapped on the floor there or on the table or whatever. Okay, now unwrap it. Oh, that looks good. All right, now who's got number two? So they get the choice of either stealing your gift or pick another one. And a gift can only be stowed 3 times, but you can't steal it back unless, say if Grizz steals mine and then I'm the next one, I can't steal it back from him. But John could steal it from Grizz, and then I could steal it from John. You got the picture?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You got it, Grizz?
Yeah, I got it.
And then you just keep going down the line until the end person.
I did that last year.
Now this could be a YouTube game, I'm thinking.
There's Christopher Conroy.
You get a bunch of people doing this whole deal. Like here's what I'm kind of thinking: you get a whole bunch of people that want to get involved in this gift stealing thing. And what you do is everybody mails to you, Kim. Everybody mails a gift for you to put in the box. You know, so I mail you a gift. John mails you a gift. Amber John.
That would get expensive.
We all the gifts are all wrapped up in the box. You don't know what's in the package. And you package them all on up.
That would get expensive.
Yeah, it would be. But it would be a way to promote channels, too.
Yes, it would.
But then you mail the box on, somebody pulls the gift on out, and then they got to show it. But then we'd have to move it on to that for Christmas Eve, have a live show of everybody saying, you know what, I want that gift, and turn it on into this deal that you're talking about.
That's the way it works. Well, last year I took and wrapped up these spinners. Well, that didn't go over very good. But the year before, I found these big jawbreakers. And oh, it was a hit. Everybody wanted it. so they'd steal it back and forth.
Jawbreakers like from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Well, I reckon it's getting kind of late to start a Christmas gift exchange like that right now. We'd have to plan a way ahead for next year, Kim.
Well, I don't know how that would work on the YouTube thing, but
Well, I
went
tell
to
you what.
Walmart today, and they had these little things like back massagers. They was only $1. So I picked up 2 of them. And when I was standing at the counter, I seen something else. So I put them back and got this other gift. Let me show you what I got.
Oh boy.
I think this will go over pretty good. Of course, I did give $10 for it.
Beer pong.
Here, let me click on me. Let's see. Okay.
Click on you again. Click on you again. It's back to John.
Do I?
Click on you again. It was back to John.
It's on me now, ain't it?
John, it's not coming up on my end. Maybe it's the hanging thing though.
All right. But anyhow, it's a bucket and it says beer pong. All right. And inside, I haven't opened it. Inside, there's them solo cups, and it says 14 cups, 4 ping pong balls, and pretzel thins. Like pretzels,
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going to open it. We'll just wrap it up as is, and that's what I'll put into the Dirty Santa.
Well, now Rosanna's asking, isn't that the same as the white elephant?
It can be, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
And Christopher said, "Happy birthday, Kim."
Christopher says, "Okay, thank you, Christopher."
Hey Kim, I figured out we could make the Christmas thing work this year this way. If we could get 12 people involved, 12 YouTube channels, and call it the 12 Days of Christmas, and everybody get a package and take a picture of it and send it to you. And so you make a video showing the pictures of it. And then each channel, it takes a turn of picking out which one that they want. And it gets and that package goes to them and they get to open it on Christmas Day.
There's Howie.
Hello,
Hey, Howie.
Grizz, I don't know where you come up with all these ideas, but they are good ideas.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still, they may be good ideas, but to put them make them practical ain't that easy.
Hey, I might do it.
But anyhow, we've done this for a few years now, and it's pretty fun.
By the way, how he got the kiwi?
If you get one present that's a hit, they just go back and forth, back and forth.
Jawbreakers.
Hey, I just want to say Howie's got the kiwi, and I want to let Howie know that potato juice and kiwi goes together really well.
Oh, I seen a picture on the internet. I don't know what day it was. But he says, I've got Thanksgiving covered. I'm bringing the turkey and the mashed potatoes. So you scroll down and there's a picture of a bottle of wild turkey and a bottle of potato vodka.
Sounds good to me.
I thought of you when I looked at it.
Oh my.
Karen said, whatever you do, don't buy fruitcake unless they like it.
Oh my gosh. Pam bought 4 of them little chunks of fruitcake.
I gotta read you. I gotta read you an email that I got. Just a second, I gotta open up my emails.
Gene shipped 24 dolls. That's a great deal there, Grizz.
Well, I have a doll place right from the street, right across the park. Where they just rebuilt. They sell great dolls too. That's what I heard. It's called Judy's Dolls. And right down the road from there is a antique toy collectibles store called David's Toys. It's got some good collectibles.
Yeah, I love that fruitcake. But see, I shouldn't eat it. Then last night we went to Walmart and Pam bought a thing of cream horns.
Did you know that fruitcake's the only thing that will outlast nuclear waste?
Oh God! Here we go again with it. Here we go with the fruitcake.
Probably because it's so preserved. Hey, did you hear? Now this is true. I don't know where all it is, but did you hear they recalled all that beef?
What beef?
No.
No, seriously.
No, I never heard.
Has traces of salmonella or
salmonella.
Right.
There's Brian Toscano.
I hadn't heard anything on it.
Well, it's been on the news.
I think it's probably for your state, because I never heard nothing.
Could be.
What company?
Okay, here's an email that was sent to me. I got to read it to you. It's titled, Did You Know? In 2016, a 70-year-old Kansas man robbed a bank so he could get arrested and get away from his wife. He was sentenced to house arrest.
Oh, my God. Marie asked if I had ever bought rum cakes. Pam did. They were good. Yes, we did.
More than 12 million pounds of beef recalled amid salmonella outbreak, and an Arizona company expanding a recall for ground beef to include more than 12 million pounds of raw beef products. Affected products have the established number EST267 stamped inside the USDA mark of inspection. Yep, USA Today, CBS News. 246 people sick in 26 states.
Wow.
Oh, cow.
Marie, it was in a can. Yep.
I'm glad I don't eat canned meats. At least none that I don't can.
I eat the fresh beef.
No, she's talking about the rum cake. Marie is.
Oh, that stuff will outlast nuclear waste.
Right. Yeah, rum cake, and it is great. No, what they recalled is just where you go, and it's ground beef, in a package with the cellophane. That's what
Yes, yes, with the USDA.
Holy crap, Gene! Do you have that covered?
Whoops, excuse me. And Kim, I'm almost there. Less than 600 hours of watch time to go.
Okay. Well, good luck. I'm still running them for you.
Gene, do you have that 200 covered?
So far, he said so far I have.
Okay, you know what, Kim, I'd like to put a challenge out here for anybody that makes videos. Now so far you have that 200, the shipping, those dolls on out and to take care of that stuff. I would like to challenge anybody that's in this chat room here, and I've got to do it. I'm going to do it the next couple of days for us all to make a video donating for the Christmas cause for Gene Chambers for his dolls and the shipping and all the stuff that he's got to do. I think we all ought to make a promotional video and put a PayPal link to his on our videos to help him raise some funds for this.
Put his PayPal link in our videos?
Yeah, make a video promoting Gene Chambers and what he's doing for the kids and for the veterans, and say, hey, if you want to donate to the cause of what Gene Chambers is doing, here's his PayPal link. Donate to him.
Challenge accepted.
I'm going to go through and steal some of your videos tomorrow, Gene. I want to download. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Do you have your PayPal link tacked onto your onto your YouTube channel there, Gene?
Oh, I see his PayPal link in his video title shipped.
Oh, he does have his PayPal link. Okay, that's all I need because I want to put that on in there too.
Don't worry, Gene. We're gonna get you there.
Hello,
Hey.
Nolan.
Hey, to get the word out on this.
Hello.
Huh?
Anybody interested in doing this, we need to come up with a title on a video and have people say that they're in or something. We got to, everybody go to, anybody that's going to do this, go to Kim's last video and watch his last video and put something on in saying that you're going to make a video. So we can all go back to there and we can promote everybody's video on this. I'm promoting Gene still.
Rosanna, PayPal, the PayPal link. Well, you put in your video description, and if people decide they want to donate to you, all they gotta do is just click on the link and send you money. All you gotta do is sign up for a PayPal.
Rosanna wants to write a check or some other way. She wants to send him a hard letter because she doesn't have PayPal. So, Gene, do you have an address that you can have Rosanna send you some money?
Barnyard chicken.
Hello, Barnyard Chicken. And Rosanna.
Challenge accepted.
Actually, Rosanna, you might click on his link. Here, let me go to Gene Chambers' channel here Hey,
Yes.
I'll stop moving it. And I want you to try something. I want you to try something, Rosanna. I believe that you can go to his PayPal, and I think you can pay from your credit card or your checking account a one-time deal. I'm not sure on this.
Yes.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that you can actually go to his PayPal account and write him out a check. Yeah, here's his PayPal account, so I'll copy that and I'll post that on in here.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just click the link and just send whatever amount you want to send and just send it. Don't need a PayPal account.
You don't have to have a PayPal link. You have to have a credit card or a checking card, and it's safe to do it.
Peter said it's sent.
Here's his PayPal link. This Gene Chambers PayPal link, and I believe, at least with mine, if a person wanted to send me something, I'm not going to encourage anybody that says I don't need no money. But well, yeah, I do. But that's beside the point. I know that on mine, a person can send money from their Discovery Channel or Discovery card or their MasterCard or Visa checking. Yeah, you can send it from a debit card if the debit card is a Visa debit card. A regular bank debit card, I don't know. I mean, you can try it. Just click on that link and go that route. And trust me, it's safe. You don't have to worry about recurring charges unless you specifically specify that you want to send a reoccurring payment. But that's up to you.
Okay, Grizz, I've tried it 3 times. Says this account does not exist.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, you got to see if John can.
He linked his PayPal in his video. Let's see. I'll go to his video. All right.
Yeah, you're right. This channel does not exist. So that's don't click on the link, folks. That won't take you there. Maybe you can. Gene, maybe Kim, do you mind giving him a wrench for a few minutes so he can grab his link and post it?
John, yeah, I can give him a ranch. Not a problem.
Yeah. That way he can post his PayPal link, and if he's got another connection. But you know what, Gene, you got to fix that on your YouTube channel though, because that makes it where people can't. They can't send you. They go there to send you a donation, and it's not working.
He can post it now, Gene.
Oh, Barnyard Chicken said it worked for her.
Yeah, but maybe you went to the wrong person.
Copy. Hold on, I'm coming.
Here, let me try this here.
There we go.
Rosanna,
Got it.
if clicking that link doesn't work, let me try this here. Just a second here. Or if you go to Gene Chambers' just go to Gene Chambers' page. If you the three dots by his name, if you click on that, if you click on the three dots by name and click go to channel, it will take you another page to it won't take this page, but it will take another page to his channel. And then in his channel banner on the right hand side, it has the PayPal account.
Says Gene's Woodworking.
There we go. There's the link. Try that one.
There we go.
Yeah, that one seems to be working. That John just posted. I clicked on that one. It's taking forever to load up, but that's because of my slow internet. So I'm going to get out of that. But it did say PayPal me on your link, John.
Huh?
It did take me to PayPal me on his link, John. So the link that you posted worked for me that time.
Mm-hmm. I grabbed it from one of his videos.
Okay, Gene, I got it.
Yeah, he said he's got $200 in expenditures on shipping this year. That's a lot of money. And if we could help, offset the cost for him, would be handy for him, I'm sure. And free up more money for more dolls.
There you go. Well, I can afford, and I've already sent him $20.
Oh, I hear you, Kim. It's not, I can't send him any money either. And Amber's, we all have our deals. We understand that, don't want to make nobody feel guilty, on trying to send more or sending what they can't. It's not about that at all, y'all. I'm on a.
He wasn't saying for us to actually give him money. He was saying make a video and put his link in our channel. Okay, I could do that also.
Challenge
I
accepted.
clicked on that link and I thought, well, what's it gonna hurt me to send him $20?
Yeah.
Said, is there an USPS?
I don't know if he has a United States Postal Service that you can.
It's expensive now. I'll tell you what. You'd be just like seeing in this package right here that I was showing you. This right here, that would cost you $15-20 to mail.
Yeah.
I bought them. Well, maybe it won't be that much, but I bought them bottles from Michigan for Pam's bottle tree, and it cost $22 just for the shipping.
No, it's not cheap. Hey, Gene, it appears that it's going to work out best for Rosanna. If you have a mailing address that she can just mail you some money, if you wouldn't mind emailing her, or if you wouldn't mind messaging her or something.
I want to take a risk on putting money in an envelope because people can go through it and take it.
No, not cash. She knows better than cash. She wouldn't do that. But she could write a check.
Look at that. Nope. Right here.
What is it?
I brushed my teeth and I bumped this.
Oh, the filling came out?
No, part of the tooth that chipped off.
That's from the dentist.
Let's call it.
Okay, Rosanna, what's that link to?
That's her email.
Oh, okay.
You can still use MSN.
Yeah, Brian, I'm just using my cell phone right now for Hangouts, and the internet works a lot better for me if I use my cell phone and not tether.
That's the feeling.
Yeah.
I'm brushing every night.
Okay. We can talk about that later.
Just so you know.
Okay. Yep.
I'm sure.
Yep. You get that, Gene? Go ahead and send her an email of your address where she can send you a letter.
I don't think Gene's in here. I don't think he left.
Did he? I didn't see him say goodbye. No, he's got to be in here somewhere. I'm sure he can still hear us.
Last time he said something was around 10:28 p.m.
Let's see here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he said something at 7:28 is what I got, which is only about 8 minutes ago.
Gene.
Yeah, there he is again. He's trying to fix his link.
Gene, if you go to your video on Shipped, just grab the link from there. Because it contains the HTTPS semicolon 2 forward slashes. That's why the link ain't working.
Hey, Rosanna, if you want to send some money to Gene, just send it a PayPal to my account. No, I'm kidding. Trust me. I'll split it with you, Gene. Okay. Yeah, for any of you that don't make videos, making a video for Gene would be a great first time video for y'all to make.
And don't be nervous on camera. Just be yourself. Be confident.
Yeah, you don't have to be a movie star on it or nothing. I mean, as y'all can tell, I ain't no movie star. You think I'd be sitting in this position for y'all to see if I was a movie star?
I'll be in Hollywood.
And you can use your webcam to make a video.
Yep.
You can use your webcam, camera, cell phone, anything.
Well, Rosanna, you said you don't know how. You're not going to learn any younger.
That's right, Rosanna.
World.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Rosanna, do you have a microphone on your computer or on your cell phone?
Rosanna, all you gotta do is click that link that I just put in. It's gonna take you to paypal.me. All you gotta do is just enter an amount and just hit send. Just enter your credit card information and hit send.
Rosanna, do you have a microphone on your? Are you on a computer or a cell phone?
Oh, Should we do a walkthrough? I know she said, see what happens when you get older. I'm just saying, don't take it the hard way. I'm just teasing you.
Hey, Amber, keep it down. Oh, there's a cop. Keep it down.
I'll just some of this because it's hurting.
Okay.
Oh, she doesn't know how to video.
Oh, my
But Rosanna, do you have a cell phone or are you on a computer?
Do you
You're
have
on does your computer have a microphone?
or do you have she has a computer. Do you have a webcam built in with a built-in mic?
A webcam isn't important. The microphone is.
Yeah, Fat Boy, he does it on his phone. He don't show his face.
Yeah, he's on the dark side. Welcome to the
He's
dark
on the
side.
dark side.
I mean, if she has a microphone on her computer, you know, I mean, whether she might not want to show it, she might not want to use her camera, and you know, if she has a camera, that's fine. Come on, girl.
If your computer doesn't have a built-in mic, I recommend this microphone right here for starters. It's only $10 on Amazon.
Come on, come on, girl, get up here. Come on.
Amber, I mean, not Amber, Rosanna.
Come on.
I get this microphone on Amazon for $10.
Gene, we got a new governor of Illinois. He's supposed to legalize here, but of course he's a politician. You have no idea.
Yeah. Well, Rosanna, without a microphone, you're not going to be able to do it. If you have a cell phone that you can access the internet with, then you can do it with that.
Oh, now she's talking about weed. Where Gene lives, it's legal.
So, do you have a cell phone you can access the internet with, Rosanna? See, I want to work her past the just a little simple step here. If it were, you have a cell phone. Okay, Rosanna, can you access your emails on your cell phone? Because this is where I'm going. Is Rosanna, if you can access your emails on your cell phone, I'm going to ask you to post your email address again in the chat, like you did earlier, and I'm going to ask Kim to send you an invite of Hangouts to your email address. So then just open up your cell phone and get on the chat, and then you'll see what you can do. And if you can do that, you'll be able to make the video.
Well, didn't she have her email in here earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me find that.
Yeah, if you want to scroll up and find her email and send her an invite, let's do that.
I'll give it a shot.
She retracted it.
Oh, she retracted it?
Yep.
I thought she put it in there again.
She put it in there once and she retracted it.
Yeah, but she retracted, but she did put it in a second time.
Yeah.
I think she mistyped the first one, so she retracted it and she typed it in again.
And I'm not seeing it. Yeah, she retracted it twice.
I don't know.
She retracted it twice.
Okay.
Bye, Marie.
That'd be awesome, Maria, if you did. And no burden if you don't. We're not. I mean, we don't want nobody sending money that they don't have or can't afford to spend. This is for those that I can afford.
Okay, Maria. Take care. Thank you, Maria. $616 drones. Thank you for coming in.
If you could, Maria, if you could give them your email address again. Oh wait, this might be a little bit more complicated because she might need to install Hangouts
Oh, yeah.
on her cell phone.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Rosanna? I think you're going to need to install Hangouts. So basically, if you click on that link, I think it'll take you to install Hangouts, and you'll have to install it.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth a try anyway.
And all you gotta do is just hit install and then sign into your Google account, and bam.
Yeah. There it is. You got it there, Kim?
No, I didn't see the link.
Her email.
Didn't see it.
Uh-oh. My battery came unplugged. Now my battery's going dead.
You're not the only one.
I'm sorry. That was that Marie. I misread that.
I'm looking, but I don't see it.
Oh, no, that was Marie Clapp. That was Marie posting her email address.
Oh.
That's all right. It's mountain water. Mama's milk hitting me.
Too much mountain water. Oh, there it is. She posted it in there again.
So, is Rosanna going to try to come on the panel?
I think so. If she can work it on out, she'll have to download Hangout, get Hangouts on her phone. But
yeah,
okay.
At least try.
This is a two-step deal for me.
Take your time. No need to rush.
Yeah, Marie, go ahead and take it on down.
Excuse me.
Okay. Now then.
Take care, Marie. Thank you for swinging on in and chatting with us. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go water the flower.
Okay, Rosanna, I have sent you an email.
Well, I got my Christmas lights hanging around my green screen. Rosanna, Rosanna. Let's go to this for tomorrow. Yep, 2:30, 6:30 tomorrow. Off Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 5:30, and Saturday I got another night shift. Check indeed. Your father
Well, I hope Rosanna.
Total. Yeah. No finite. Rosanna said it hasn't come through.
Rosanna, it takes a minute or two for it to come on through. And then sometimes I even refresh my my email, and it takes a minute or two though.
If I did it right, that's another story. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, Forrest.
Of course, now I just sent it. So you have to go to your page and then refresh it.
Oh, hell.
And then here's another thing you might look at. It might throw me in your spam folder too.
That's exactly right. Good point, Kim.
When you sent me the link for the YouTube messages, it went straight to my primary.
I understand. But I'm just saying, you know.
You know what? The email is saying, this is spam. You go to the spam folder. Spam jail.
You never know.
This would be awesome to get Rosanna on here on a live chat. Turn it up to 6 or 7. Okay. Sorry, I thought 4 would keep it
No,
boiling,
it
but
doesn't. It doesn't wrap with boiling.
okay. So how's Miss Pam doing?
She's doing well.
It used to be she was always sitting in the chair beside you, but I hardly ever see her sitting in the chair beside you anymore.
I know she's in there watching TV in the bedroom.
Ah,
Well, boy, I hope I sent it right. It had to
hey,
kick
Rose.
back.
Oh, she's doing great. She's making some vegetarian spaghetti right now, Gene. Hey, Rosanna, in the meantime, while you're waiting for that to come through, you actually go to your app store on your cell phone just to speed up this process. If you go to your app store and bring up Google Hangouts and go ahead and install that on your cell phone, that will make it go a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think we are. I think Pam's right. I think Rosanna's right. We are boring to Pam.
Oh, my. Say that.
Yeah, she's.
He gets tired.
Hey, Amber, I told Kim that same thing. I said, give Pam my love. And Kim gave me a black eye.
Huh?
I'm not going to clarify that. Hiya, Grammy. Hey, John's in here twice now.
I'm on my phone. Because I'm about to go put my beer up for the night. Because I can't be drinking. Because I got work tomorrow. You can figure out who I learned that from.
Who'd you learn it from?
Okay, I figure if you can do that, I can try it. But my internet ain't as fast as yours.
Holy crap, it's cold.
Please wait.
I sent it to her again.
There you go.
Come back.
Oh,
Oops. I had to mute the mic.
I was going to say, we're going to get a squeal here in a little bit.
Yeah, I got muted. I figured if John was going to double up, I'd double up too. I don't know why it's showing me on my laptop, really cut up and stuff, but on the cell phone, it's not showing me. Can you see me double, or are you just
Yes.
my icon picture?
You're on the big one, and I see you on the small one.
I see you double.
Double
You see
for that trouble.
You need my phone?
Hello, Grammy.
Hey, Grammy.
You'll never know what you'll see on my videos, she says.
Now you never know what you're going to see here either.
That's correct.
Okay, I'm going to end this. I'm eating up way too much data.
Use mine. Getting it mom.
What you're doing right now, it don't use data.
Use Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, I was just using twice as much data, running 2 cameras, uploading 2 signals and stuff. That's going to run more data. Oh, Grammy, I'm going to give you our phone number, right? I'm not afraid of open chat and stuff like that. Anybody that's here already trolls, I ain't afraid of no trolls. So, okay, here's our email address. First of all, yeah, here's our mailing address. I will be taking the mailing address. Well, no, I'll leave that up. I'm not worried about that. And then our phone number, I'm not worried about anybody having it, but I will be taking this down. Yeah, I grant you, I don't answer my phone. That's my phone number. That's my personal number. A lot of times I don't answer it, but I do have caller ID. I don't have voicemail. If you don't get a hold of me on that, just keep on trying until you get a hold of me. I don't have voicemail, and I don't live by my phone. So I treat it like a landline, not like a cell phone. So you got all that?
Probably not.
I'm going to go ahead and take that on down. Okay, cool, Grammy. And my wife does love she don't type much and text much or anything. She's not comfortable with it yet. Trying to get her used to that. But she loves watching your videos.
I need to get on things more. I do.
Let's see here. Did that comment? I was still showing it as it's still there. Does this show that I remove my phone number, Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's showing message retracted.
Okay, because it's not showing that here.
Sometimes
So
you gotta refresh the browser. Try refreshing the browser to see what happens.
Okay,
it
cool.
went away right away.
Cool. I'm not worried about anybody having my email address or my mailing address. I just, and I'm not too worried about my phone number. I just don't know who's going to come along later on and watch this. Yeah, I'll leave my email and my postal box number up. I don't mind that up there. Matter of fact, I don't even mind posting my street address. I'd rather have somebody show on up here, whether they want to hide behind a bush or whatever. I can deal with that. Yeah, phones, well, that's kind of harder to deal with. Yeah, anybody that want to show up here, I ain't afraid of that. I figure if they're brave enough to show up here, they're going to be friends anyway. And if they ain't going to be friends, they're going to wish they hadn't have showed up. Well, Brian, it's not the focus. I mean, I love getting the people that like want to call me and ask for me and this and that. That doesn't bother me. What I don't like about phone calls is people calling you at the wee hours of the morning or just calling at any given time. And it was like, to me, quite honestly, 8 p.m. my time, on the West Coast here, that's when I stop answering phones. Somebody called me, it ain't going through, I ain't answering. But during the daytime, I got people calling me, calling me and calling me and calling me. Kind of like what I'm referring to is the salesman type of people. I just hate so for that reason. That's why I treat my cell phone like a landline. I don't keep it with me all the time. I figure if they get a hold of me when I'm by my phone, I'll talk. But if I'm not by the phone, I ain't going to answer because the salespeople, they keep on calling and calling and calling. That'd be awesome, Amber. Bring me some Ozark Mountain moonshine. That'd be great. I'd love to have some of the real good stuff.
Well, them telemarketers can get my number pretty easy.
Yeah, they have a way of doing that, don't they?
Yeah, it's on a computer.
What I do is, hello, this is Longwood PD. Can I take your order? Excuse me, I phrased that wrong. This is Longwood Police Department. Where's your location? And they would just.
You're a phone or mine?
Get a phone call now.
Okay, that's for years.
I got to see who it is for funsies. It's after 8, but oh well.
Mine's
that hurt my ear.
I kicked him off.
All the time I answer my phone is if it's from a family member or work. If I don't answer from work, my ass is fired.
Well, you see, I get a telemarketer call, and it says on the caller ID a local number.
Yeah, sometimes they'll fool you with that.
So, I just answer it, and I tell them, go feed your camel,
What I do is, Longwood Police Department, where's your location? Where's your emergency at? And they just hang up. Acting like I'm the Longwood Police.
Gene Chambers said that he answers at County Morgue.
I finished setting up my Christmas lights. Or I just wear it.
Hey, you look good now. You're in the spirit.
Yeah, I know. It's like 11:07 my time and 10:07. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, that was Rosanna calling. Hey, Rosanna, I tagged your phone number too. By the way, I think she has T-Mobile too because she has the same prefix as me almost. Yep, that's right, Rosanna. That was cool. You know, I tagged you, Rosanna. I got you marked on my phone, so I can give you a buzz back sometime.
Rosanna,
Now,
did you get my email?
did I get your email or did she get it?
I sent it to Rosanna.
Rosanna, has our email, has Kim's email come through yet?
I sent it to her twice.
She might have to look at her trash, and I don't know. You know, look in the trash on cell phones. I don't know how that works.
Check primary, then check the older folders, and then trash and spam.
Yeah, she said she didn't get it. Did you look in your trash, Rosanna? I tell you what I want to do. One of these times I want to do a live stream, and I'm going to set it up with, I'll have my wife's phone for my internet access. That will be easier. And that way I can get Rosanna on telephone, and I can walk her through a lot of this stuff if need be. I just grabbed a comment. Rosanna, shame on you. Rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, you're right, Amber. Going to Goodwill is cheaper to go buy the stuff brand new than it is to go to Goodwill a lot of times. Man, what are those, John? Christmas lights? Are you a Christmas tree?
I got them hanging around my green screen.
Hurry up and light another one, Grizz.
Yeah, the smoking's glamorous.
No, it isn't.
She said, no, it isn't.
Man, I don't miss that, Grizz.
It went to her junk mail. All you gotta do is just shoot. Just
Okay, Rosanna.
highlight it and mark it as not spam.
Hey, let's try something different. Let's try something different, Kim. Send her the link
Through the Hangouts.
What? No, Kim. Send her that. You know that little arrow key at the top where you sent the invite to friends. The friends messenger on YouTube. You know how you sent me the link?
Yes.
Send that link to her email and see if she can click on that link. Then you can put it on in there, and maybe that will work.
Yeah, did they get you friends?
Okay. Let me see if I can.
Yeah. I think Brian's making a good point. Grizz and glamorous in the same sentence? I don't think so.
I forgot about these.
Okay.
Yeah, Grammy, he's 62 years young today. He's finally old enough to retire and take a nap.
Mhm.
Okay.
Barnyard Chicks says, I've been donating stuff to the seniors at Lakewood Church. But one 83-year-old lady comes every other month. It fills her car up, and that was way too slow for me.
I have to agree with her on that one.
Yeah, Kim is 62 years young today. Grammy, he missed a song. I sang him a happy birthday song when I first came on his live stream. And
Yes,
I want to sing it for
good
you
job.
too. Yeah, I want to sing it for you. You know, Kim wants to hear it again.
Yeah.
Sadness and despair. People dying everywhere. Happy birthday. My wife hates that song.
I know, because I don't like that. Put it in her.
What, the WWE birthday song?
Turn this. I gotta have it quick. I want.
What was that, John?
I want that salsa.
The song you just said, that reminds me of the song that my uncle and used to sing that.
Just a second, John. I'm having a hard time hearing with the dog barking. Okay. Stir fried, no.
Okay.
What was that, John?
The song you just said, the happy birthday, the song you just sang, reminds me of that song that my uncle and them next door used to sing it on their kids' birthday.
He used to sing on whose birthday?
On their on either the kids or their themselves' birthdays. That happy birthday, Ugg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I first heard that song was at the church that my wife and I used to go to, down in Palisadro 30, 40 years ago. That's why I heard it was that I heard that song in church. It was the first time I heard it.
Okay, Rosanna, I sent you an invite link to my friends list. So you click on that and then I'll accept it. Then I can send you the link to come on the panel.
And that link will be right in YouTube on your phone. But now Rosanna says, I'm going to call BS on Rosanna because she says she's 65. And I thought Rosanna was younger than me. That, you can't be 65, Rosanna.
I'm calling BS.
I really thought you were younger than me.
And you're not even 60, are you?
And I'm not even 60. And I was thinking she was like 58, 57. I mean, you seen the pictures. She sent me some pictures of her and her little Chinese shish kebab. I mean, and I should have shared them on here. And she don't even look 60.
People are younger claiming to be 65. Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that one, Rosanna.
Yeah, I mean, everybody says I look young for my age, that I don't look to be 59, but she looks to be younger than me.
All right, let me gather the link. I got her on my friends list. Hang on.
By the way, Kim, It don't matter if you post at it in live chat. You can always remove people off your friends list later on too. If somebody clicks on and accepts that you don't want, you can always remove them.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to. That would make it easier for you to invite whoever you want on in here if you just post it in chat.
Peter says, Chris, you look at least 52.
Yeah, well, I am at least 52. Thank you, Peter.
My dad's 55.
Okay.
Kim, do a screen share. Do a screen share. Now the Barnyard Chicken is asking how to have somebody do your list. Go ahead and post your screen share. Do a screen share and show her how you do that and how you're going to do that and put it in here.
Okay.
And then also show her where to find out where you find it on your YouTube channel.
Okay, let me talk, Grizz. My turn.
All rise.
Okay.
Order in the court.
You have to go to somebody else's channel other than yours. And like this is your channel, Barnyard Chicken. And you go right there. And then you go to friends. And here's my friends list.
Anyone have more friends?
Add more contacts. All right.
Kim, do you have the screen locked on you?
Probably not.
No. Yeah, because it's switching back and forth.
Well, wait a minute. Okay. Now, did I close that out?
No, you just minimize it. Nice background, though.
All right. So anyhow, now can you see it?
Yep.
Up here at the top, you got to be on somebody else's channel other than you, or it won't show this where it says messengers. Okay, you click on friends, add more contact, and then copy link. Okay. Now, I'm going to do like Grizz says. Now I'm going to put my link. It's a link to my channel is what it is. That's a link to my channel. Check it, John, and see if it's right.
And Barnyard Chicken is a new way to message people because they got rid of the private messaging last year. Yep. It says invitation accepted.
Okay.
Yep. Now, what you can do with that when you do just like Kim said, you can send that link to somebody an email. You can drop a link. You can drop that link in anybody's video comments. You know, if you go to somebody's comment, you can drop that link in there. Usually it will go to spam, and then they'll decide whether they want to release it or not, or they can click on it themselves and join and friend you. But you can drop that link that Kim just showed you. You can drop that link anywhere. And then the messaging on in there, you show them where that little arrow is again, Kim. Where we show them that little arrow. And just a second before you do, Kim, I'm gonna send you a message just so they can see how it lights up. Okay. So just a second here, and then show them how it lights up for you. And then it's going to show that Kim has a message. And when it shows that you have a message, just show how that lights up, Kim.
Okay, I'll have to. I lost it. Hang on a second. All right, let me
Want me to
turn
send
it
a
back
message?
on the screen share again.
Want me to send a message?
If you would like.
Yeah, send you a message, John.
All right, go to my messages right now. All right, I'm typing something right now. Boom. They go through.
Sometimes it comes across.
You gotta be on your web browser.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same deal. You got to be in your open on somebody else's channel or something. You know where you got that symbol.
Okay, right here.
Boom.
Here's the messages that was just sent.
You see that little light?
Right there. Right up there at the top.
And it
You-
slides in, it slides out.
If you look close, if he locks it back, the screen back on him, you'll see his channel icon in the top right hand side, and then there's a bell that has a red circle on it, and then to the left of that is a circle with an arrow in it. That wasn't lit up red, but that the second line over, that's where the messages will show at.
Okay.
See what I'm talking about, Kim? There. On that one there, you're showing a red circle, a red mark there.
Right.
That's how you tell if you got a new message in. Boy, that was an ugly face. What was that? Was that something bitter?
What?
You made an ugly face. I thought you was eating something bitter or something.
Oh, I love them things.
You thought of. That's why he made a bitter face. He ate a rabbit.
Yo, I need.
Them's supposed to be better than chips for you.
Yeah. Yeah, 30% less fat than the leading potato chips. No artificial flavors or preservatives.
So hey, John, when are I mean not John, I mean Howie. It's Mama's milk. It's Mama's milk, folks. Sparky, when are you going to make that video for Howie on how to juice properly?
What video?
Well, you know what? Howie's been putting all sorts of juicing videos on out. And you know what? Drunken one, Sparky, he's a master of juicing.
I don't know why that comment always makes me laugh.
Hey, Sparky, you need to make it. You need to make a juicing video, one of your juicing videos. But here's an idea: you use Howie's. Put a name to it, like juicing with Howie. I mean, what's his permaculture or something like that? I can't remember his channel name exactly. But put his channel name in, on there. Say juicing with, with Howie. And use his channel name. And hey, you know what? You might get some hits from using his name. There you go. There you go, Kim. You can do some juicing videos. Yeah, you got to use a little yeast to juice with. Yeah, juicing hops. Go to juice some hops and yeast.
What's right here?
Chicken. Everybody knows what drunken one what he juices. He juices the hops. He's a beer master. He makes a man's juice. Not none of the sissy kiwi fruit juice. Sorry, Howie.
Oh my lord.
I remember back in the day when V8 was considered juicing.
This is not mountain water. This is city water.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Yeah, you're having to drink that city water.
The old man made this.
I got a video coming out in a couple weeks. I've been brewing up some elderberry, and I shot the making of it. And I've been shooting a little bit of here and there where I stir it up and different stuff. I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna put it out. I'm putting out the making of the elderberry wine all the way up to the tasting of it. It's all going to be in one video. Good night, Grammy. Sleep well. Hey, and don't let your husband yank you out of the ditch that way again. What time is it, Kim? 11:30 or 10:30 at your place?
10:30 here.
Okay, 11:30 at John John's. That's right.
Right? There you go, Sparky.
Yeah, she is an awesome lady, Sparky. I enjoy watching it. And you know what I really like about her channel? Is when she pulls out my wooden spoon.
Sparky, I sent you a link.
Yeah, get up here, Sparky.
I don't know what that was.
Amber, I'm sure that Kim won't mind this. If you want to post your friend's request in here for anybody to see, I'm sure that Kim wouldn't care. Anybody that has a ranch, if they want to post their friend's request in here for anybody else to grab, anybody that wants to do that.
Rosanna, all you gotta do is just click on it and just accept. I'll put my friend invite in.
Well, I sent Rosanna the link.
Oh, simple. Just click on the link and just hit accept.
Right? Let me make sure here.
If you want to try to get up on here, just send her the panel link.
I
And chat.
did.
Here, Rosanna, here's my link for a friend's request. Okay, now, Rosanna, you might want to go, instead of doing this from your cell phone, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through this a little bit. If you do that from your computer, you click on that link, and that's going to accept you onto my friends list from your computer. It might take a little bit of time. It might take a little bit of time for that to go on through, for you to use it on your cell phone. But just click on that with your computer, and then later on, it will show up on your cell phone.
Now, Grizz, she sent me a message back that she's been trying, and that link to it right at the
I sent you the panel link through the messaging where she was sending you a message. Try that, see what happens.
I sent the Hangout link for her to come on the panel.
What's going on? What's going on? Stop! What's going on?
In the friends list.
Can you see why I named that dog Stir Fry?
No.
I tell you what, I'm gonna have some Chinese food, folks. It does get a little bit annoying.
What is wrong with that there?
Stir Fry. Enough is enough.
Sparky, go to somebody else's channel other than yours and click on that friends list. The link is in there.
You can't even do it right at the homepage. It doesn't. You don't have to be on somebody's channel to get the link.
No, he's already on your channel. Good. Sparky, up on the icon, up by your icon, in the top right-hand corner, there's a bell, and then there's a little gray circle with an arrow in the middle. Click on that spot, and you'll find it in there.
Right here is the bell, which is all with all your notifications. And here's a little bubble with an arrow. That's your messages. That's where it's gonna be at.
Yep, just like John showed, the second one over from your icon.
Right from the bell, and these little tiles got different categories.
And just for anybody's information for later on, the second time they go on, the link is always going to, when you click on the second, they'll show them again where you get the contact there. Not the bell, John. Should show them the second one over. On that one there, when you go there and you get the message, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom of the message, not the top. You know, because the reason why I say this is I have had several invites from Kim, and if I click the top invite, it goes to the wrong one. I always have to go all the way to the bottom.
If you want to add more friends, just click friends and click add more contacts and copy invite link. And he said he doesn't got no bubble.
Well, Sparky, have you added? Did you click that link that Kim posted in here? You have to be added on his friend list.
He's on my friends list.
Then it's there.
But what I'm trying to explain to you, if you go to your own homepage, that bubble or that little arrow is not there. You got to go to somebody else's channel.
Or the YouTube homepage itself.
But he's on your channel. It's showing up here. He's not on his own. He's on your live chat page. Unless he's on a cell phone. Now he might be on a cell phone.
But if you're in Creator Studio, it would go away. But you have to be either on the home page or somebody else's channel or the video itself.
Are you on a cell phone, Sparky, or a computer?
He's on a laptop.
He should have it. He should either go to somebody else's channel or go to YouTube homepage. He must be in Creator Studio.
Sparky, see that right there? I can't see what's going on there. But
Want me to screen share it again?
I'm gonna take you right here to where's I'll go here. Here's concise page. I'm gonna open that on up. And I better pause this.
You can mute the audio too.
And I mute it. Yeah, I gotta do all that. So you can see that. I'm on Kim's homepage now. And I got slow internet here. But here we are over here. And right here, that message should be showing up right here. You got the icon here, my icon. Your icon would be here. Then you got a bell. And then you got this still here. You would click on that. And then after I click on that, I got a message. Well, I got to scroll on now because everybody accepted my invites. And I'm going to come over here to Kim. I click on Kim's. Then this message comes up. And then I got to click to the bottom one. If I click on this one, this was the earlier hangout that he did a few days ago. This is the hangout that we're on now. But that's how that works, Sparky.
He's done it before. You can do it. You
can do it, Sparky. You could do it.
Are you on Creator Studio? You probably won't see it if you're in Creator Studio.
No, you have to.
Well, maybe
somebody else's channel.
Or the YouTube homepage or somebody else's video in order to see that bubble. Or your own page.
Sparky, are you on a Mac?
Sparky, I think you've been drinking too much. That's probably why you ain't seen it.
Yeah, it stops. Sparky, you might need to upgrade your YouTube.
It might be your web browser that needs to be updated. And if that's the case. And in order to do that, I'm gonna screen share it for show you how to do it. Right. In order to update your browser for Chrome, go to these three little dots right here. Right next to your icon. Click that and go to settings. And you want to go over here to the three bars. And you want to go to About Chrome. And see it's checking for updates. Because version of Chrome I'm using is version 70.0.3538. Well, it's got to be updated.
You're going to have him so confused he won't know whether.
Yeah, he's on hops overload.
What browser are you using, Sparky? Sparky, you using Chrome or Firefox?
Hey,
I shouldn't say this, but you're going to have him so confused he won't know whether his butthole is punched or drilled.
There you go. Kim, just send him an email to that email address. I want to rant about the hops. Those must be some very ripe hops that he has tonight.
Oh, I missed his email.
Oh, if you don't see, you can send a feedback report to them.
Do what now?
If a feature is not working, you can send a feedback report.
Oh, okay.
Kim, he just gave a new email address. Well, now he retracted it again. He must have got those hops are working overtime for him.
Kim's dozing off.
I almost touched it. I almost got
Kim's
my
turned
turkey.
deadly red.
Almost got it.
He's turned deadly red. Sparky's
I
like,
want to try some of Sparky's hops.
hey, Sparky, how much you have been drinking tonight, sir?
Yep,
Okay, Sparky, click the 3 dots on Amber's and look at her page. It'll be on there. Okay, now don't.
There's the email. Get it. Get her.
Grab it, quick,
All
get
right.
it.
All right, turn it loose. I got it. All right, let me see if I can get it sent to you. Oh my God.
I think it would have been easier to get Rosanna up here.
This is
Where are you, Rosanna? Are you still here, hon?
this is about as confusing as a hair lip playing bingo and getting bingo and trying to holler bingo.
I don't think she's here. Last time she left a message was at 11:33 p.m.
Oh my God. Now, wait a minute. I'll send it to him.
Sparky, I'm only messing with you. Trying to have a little fun.
All right.
I think I will try to do a live stream tomorrow night, and I want to try to get Rosanna on it. That's what my tomorrow night's live stream is just going to be about, is getting Rosanna up on live stream. It may be boring as hell, but I'm going to get her up here.
It won't be boring.
Going to get myself a wink.
You'll have to come on to my panel, Jim, while I work this on too, so you can entertain the troops.
Okay, Sparky, I sent you an email.
I don't know that he can find his own email now.
Oh my. You guys.
Amber, he can't walk that line, but he can snort it.
Hey. What's your language, man? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh my heavens.
Good night. Hi, guys. How the hell are you? I didn't have the bubble. What do I look like? Let me click my screen. Oh, I look drunk. Yay. Good job. All right. Hi,
Okay,
guys. How's
now
everybody?
Sparky,
Yes, sir.
let's screen share this for Sparky.
I didn't have the damn little green thing there. Oh,
You gotta go to your
Okay,
YouTube
hang on.
homepage to see the bubble.
I didn't have the bubble. Hi,
Okay,
Brian.
now,
Did you update
like
your
I
browser?
said, you got to go to somebody else's channel.
Or the YouTube homepage or somebody else's video or your own homepage in order to get the bubble.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm on Amber. Okay. See here, Sparky?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, right there it is.
I didn't have that option. That wasn't on my screen.
I understand, but you was on your own page.
No, I went to like Megan Fox's page or something. I went somewhere else, like you said.
I don't know why, but right
I
there.
No, Kim.
either.
Kim. He
Yes.
was on your live chat page. He wasn't on his own page. He was on your live chat page.
Right, true that.
It's your page.
Should have shown it.
So
Yeah.
it should have been there.
It should have been there, yeah. But you see here on Amber's page, it's right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I didn't have that option on mine.
Did you update your browser?
I probably haven't lately. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, you gotta update it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I'm here. Woo! I went to hang out with a friend of mine and hung a bunch of Christmas lights, and we drank some of my amber ale. I brought over a few bottles of that and made it back safely. Woo! And figured I got who was on the internet, you know, and here you are, my favorite gang of hoodlums. And 11 people watching. Awesome. Hit the thumbs up.
Oh, Sparky,
Yes, sir.
here's what I'm going to give for the Dirty Santa.
Nice.
A beer pong.
Walmart. It's got 14 soda cups, 4 ping pong balls, and a bag of pretzels.
Awesome.
Thing.
That's awesome. How do I win that? I want that in my life.
We'll go to Walmart.
Oh, I thought you were doing a giveaway or something. You were gonna get.
No, our Dirty Santa.
I see. No, that's good.
He just pulled a dirty Santa on you, didn't he, Sparky?
He sure did. Yeah, right. That's like Indian giving or something.
It would be cheaper for me to just send you $10 and say go to Walmart and buy it.
No, if it's only $7, I'm good. I'll make fun of it. I thought you were giving that away. You're almost.
Okay. Do you know? Have you ever heard of Dirty Santa?
I haven't, to be honest. I haven't.
I've heard of a dirty Sanchez.
Right? His brother.
I heard of dirty clothes.
Okay, what's the Dirty Santa about?
Okay.
It's kind of like a gift exchange.
Everybody wraps a present, and then you draw numbers. And whoever's number one, they go pick a gift and open it. Okay, so then number two, they have the option of either picking another gift or take yours.
Oh, damn. Wow.
And then as time goes, see, but now if they take yours, then you get to open another one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So after you've got 4 or 5 gifts out there, the next person, he's got the choice of any gift or pick another package. See?
Mm.
And once you steal a gift, once a gift is stowed 3 times, you can't steal it anymore.
All right. Huh.
And if somebody steals it from you, you can't steal it right back. You can steal it from somebody else.
I see. Wow. No, I've never heard of that. That's interesting.
We've done that for about 5 years now.
Right.
And it's pretty fun.
So you're no telling what you might get, and then when you have it, you don't know if you get to keep it.
Hey, Sparky.
What a deal. Yes, sir.
Sparky.
Uh-huh.
Sparky, it's kind of like when somebody steals a beer from you, you can't steal that beer back. But if somebody steals your beer from them, then you can steal the beer from that person.
There you go. Good example.
That's a great example. Thanks, Chris. That cleared it up immensely. Yeah. I'm going to grab a beer because, I like to drink, and I'll be right back. I can still, don't talk shit behind my back. I can still hear you. It's only steps away to my keg.
Now, did you hear the one about Sparky when he was, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm still here, yo. I got my ear on you.
I can't tell anything on you, Sparky, because I don't know anything.
I don't let the skeletons out of the closet.
Well, I think that if Sparky put his mind to it, I think that he could give Howie a run for his money on his juicing.
No. Howie is the man. Howie knows what he's doing. He's the man.
Yeah, but he's making those foo drinks. You make the man's juicing drinks.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I make some beer, but no, he knows his business when it comes to the vegetables and stuff.
Oh yeah, he knows his business on that stuff, but I'm talking about what it takes to make a man's juice.
Okay, here, I'll show you one. Give me just a second. I'm back. That's a pretty beer. This looks like something out of a beer commercial.
By the way, I think if we team up, I think that we can make a pretty good mountain water. If we teamed up, that would go really good with his kiwi.
Look at that there, boys. Look at that there, boys.
That looks pretty.
Doesn't it just? That's a homebrewed beer, and it's awesome. If that's not pretty as a beer drink, I don't know what is. They could have filled up just a smidgen more and had a little foam coming over the top, but that's close enough, right? Cheers to the beers.
I can tell you right now, I want to go drinking with the barnyard chicken.
I don't know much of that channel. I think I'm subscribed already, but to be very honest, I haven't been by there to see what they're doing on that channel. Cheers to the barnyard chicken. I just haven't been by. I you know how it is. Trying to watch a million channels, and it's like, who do I like the most? And I only have so much time, and I try to.
I get that, Sparky. But the reason why I say that I want to go drink with barnyard chicken. If she says if somebody steals my beer, they can keep it. She'll get another one. Well, there you go. She gets another one, and I'll steal that one too. And I get to keep that one, and she'll get another one, and so on it goes.
Exactly.
And as Fat Boy says, don't sugarcoat it, or I'll eat it too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Fat Boy's awesome.
Fat Boy's awesome.
Yeah, Fat Boy. 3 cheers, Fat Boy.
Good night, John.
Oh, bye, John. Is he leaving?
He leaves so fast you don't get a chance to say goodnight to him.
He says I got to work in 14 and a half hours. 14 and a half hours. He makes it seem like it's like he's about to have to go to work. He just has to be to work in 14 and a half hours. I have to be tomorrow. I have to go to work at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Come on now. What? Sweet dreams, buddy.
And did he say 14 and a half, or did he mean 4 and a half?
I'm hoping he's saying 4 and a half and not 14 and a half. Otherwise, you really need to do more with your life, buddy. Yep, 4 and a half hours. Yeah, to wake up at it's only 11 here. But anyway, 4 hours is a big difference. It's not enough time for sleep for sure.
Well, it's midnight where he's at.
So he wakes up.
Amber?
My wife wakes up at 4:30. She starts early.
Yeah, I don't start early, but I get up early.
All right. I get up about 6:30. I got to get the kid on the bus, and then I kind of start my day from there. I don't start early anymore. I used to. I used to start early a lot, and it doesn't hurt. You can get a lot of stuff done before other people even wake up if you wake up early, and that's kind of cool. You wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and chances are you're gonna have a couple of hours of nobody's bugging me on the phone, or nobody is bugging me, right?
No, I get up about 4. I wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning every morning, and I get up and either tinker with the fire and have a cup of coffee and and go back to the bathroom and make some fertilizer and do some different stuff. But after 4:30, I can't sleep. But I don't usually get on here on the internet till 5 or 5:30.
What time do you go to sleep? How many hours of sleep do you get each day? Each night?
I get plenty of sleep. I get about 5 or 6 hours of sleep.
Okay. Yeah, that 5 hours really. I mean, you really should be getting more like 7 hours. I'd have to do the math. I don't know your age exactly, but sleep is good. Sleep is good for you. Sleep.
When I was working, I was getting 6 or 7 hours of sleep, but not working. Not putting out the physical stamina that I put before.
Yeah.
Different. So I don't require as much sleep as I used to.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
My problem is I don't sleep that much all at one time.
Yeah.
I'll sleep in the afternoon.
Oh, you do that? Yeah. All right. I don't know. A nap wouldn't work for me.
It's not good to do it that way, but I'll eat lunch. I'll watch my soap opera, and I'll pull the sleep lever on the recliner, and then the next thing I know, 2 hours is gone.
Right.
I usually have around 9 or 10 o'clock, somewhere around that time, basically maybe 8 o'clock. I'll be finished. I usually have about a power nap in the morning, and I'll have a power nap in the afternoon. And that makes a huge difference about sleep time at nighttime too.
Awesome. I can't wait to get older to where I can just nap during the day. That's going to be awesome.
Well, you don't want to do it my way.
No, yours is I finished a quart of moonshine and I passed out about 11 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's not what I'm referring to be forced into it. Because quite honestly, I would love to be back in the workforce again. I mean, I hate not being in the workforce because I'm too young to be out of the workforce.
Yes, sir.
And that part really does suck.
Night, Gene. Yes, sir. I can respect that. I'm kind of in between in the sense where I'm not employed by any company, but I do my own thing. So I'm not always obligated, but sometimes I have to get up early and deal with the traffic and get out there and do it. But it's not all the time. I'm able to kind of make my own schedule, but sometimes I have to be up and out early.
Now, do you find that dealing with the traffic is more stressful than the job itself?
By far, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's why I try to make it to where, depending on where I'm having to go, I'm able to cut off a side road. When the traffic gets thick, I'm able to kind of cut off a country side road, which is very relaxing because it's like winding and hilly and it's neat. So it kind of takes the stress away. But I hate the traffic. I hate the traffic. I'd much rather try to
we
get
used to call those. I used to call those the outlaw trails that I would take on home or go to work on. Yeah, I took outlaw trails just so I could have a little bit of serenity.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. There's just it's just there at the last minute before I can hit that trail that the traffic really backs up. But as soon as I hit it, it's just smooth sailing. It's comfortable. Nobody can pass you. It's like a 2-lane. And it's hilly and got curves. Great on a motorcycle. I used to have a motorcycle. Anyway, it was great on a motorcycle, so it makes for a fun road. I know it very well, and it's just relaxing taking that road.
Oh, yeah.
It can be very strenuous. I live just north of Houston. I live about 40 miles north of Houston, so sometimes I have to go, about 30 miles. But anyway, sometimes I have to go into Houston. I would rather go 100 miles north of Houston from where I live rather than 30 miles into Houston. It's just chaos there. Nobody knows how to drive. It's just utter chaos. I would rather go north 3 times that distance into the country, rather than head toward quote quote town. It's insane in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hate city driving. I hated being around people. I have some humorous story. I mean, everywhere I've lived ever, it's always been an hour's drive to work, no matter where I lived. Whether I lived in town, or the city rather, or if I lived out of the country, it was always an hour's drive to work.
Yes,
But
sir.
ever since I living out in the country, most of the time I have old truck, farm truck, or whatever, this and that. And what I used to really get a kick out of is the people that are in such a big rush. Sure, I'm driving a little farm truck, you know. I'm one of those vehicles where you have to hang on with both knees and both feet, both hands and both wrists.
Yeah,
Just to change gears and stuff. I'm fighting the thing, and people are going by me. They're going like this at me. They're going like, the speed limit's 55. You know, they're like, it's 55. You know, speed up. I'm like, you ain't driven this, folks. You ain't been in this ring. Don't tell me how fast I should be going.
At 45, it gets a wicked shake. You just let me roll here.
Yeah.
Baby. I know how I can relate to that. I live in a place called, and look it up if you don't believe me, a place called Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Them old trucks that we had at the lumber yard, I always said I run 90 mile an hour. 50 mile an hour going 40 and 40 up and down. 50 miles
I like that, Jim.
40 or forward and then 40 up and down.
Yeah, that's my vehicles.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you, for 40 years, I got up at 5 o'clock every morning. Even on Sunday, because you know, after you get into a trend, you can't sleep past 5 o'clock. So I'm just now getting to where I can sleep in a little bit.
That's good.
And I've been off for 4 years. But what I've been doing here lately is I'll get up at around 5 o'clock and I'll go take my pills and then go back to bed. And it'll be 7:30 or 8:30 before I wake back up.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Golly. Really? Is that what you're gonna do to us? Yeah, I don't have to get up super early anymore, and I like it a lot. I try to get that 7 hours sleep like they talk about. Are you presenting, Grizz? Not like y'all want to see me necessarily, but anyway, yeah, I had to do that before, and I am glad I don't anymore. I enjoy sleeping in a little bit more. I do try to get that 7 hours sleep because that's what's healthy, but that runs you to bed like about 11 o'clock sometimes, trying to get that 7 hours sleep when not everybody can do that.
My BiPAP machine that I have, it tells me how many hours I use it.
Yes, sir. And the CPAP, it's just like that, like oxygen mask or whatever. It helps you breathe better at night. Is that am I thinking the right thing? The CPAP.
Right.
Yes, sir. Okay.
But it don't use oxygen. It just pushes air.
Yes. Yeah. I remember you showing. Yeah, you were showing the filter replacement kind of things. Yeah, my dad does that. Yeah, he does that CPAP thing. He has it in the other room, and he has like a really long hose, and he's able to like use it wherever he needs to.
Well, that sounds like oxygen.
Oh, maybe that's okay.
Mine's just air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about it.
Well, I don't know how to explain it, but it pushes air. When I inhale, it pushes air. Mine's called a BiPAP because when I exhale, it quits blowing. It's just enough pressure to keep you open.
I don't know where she went. Did you let her out?
No.
No, there she is.
Okay.
But it's not like an oxygen thing.
No, they They can put oxygen with it, but I told them I don't want that.
Right.
But it works.
That's
I
awesome.
did the sleep study, and it said you quit breathing at night.
Oh, you have the apnea stuff. Is that what they call it? Apnea? Okay, right. Yeah. All right. I've heard about that. Yeah.
And then I bought this.
Cheers.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Is that your second one?
No, that's still the first. I don't. Yeah, I don't. They call me drunken one, but I really don't. I don't drink that fast. That's the first one. That's the one I showed you.
Hey, we could get you a nipple and put on that.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a big glass, though. This is my hand compared to. I mean, if that means anything. It's 16 ounces, maybe. It's a full pint, full quart, pint, whatever they call it. Pint. You'd think I'd know that. Grizz is gonna whip out his mountain water and show us how his eyes can glow in the dark.
Tonight I'm drinking Mama's milk.
Mama's milk. What's that one?
Natty Daddy.
Natty Daddy. It's 8. Oh my goodness, 8%.
I was drinking city water.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what, Kim? The only difference between your city water and my Natty Daddy is only in the alcohol content. The flavor is about the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's 8% alcohol, but yeah, the flavor just isn't there. I've never actually tried that, Grizz. We have some 8% around here, and I know it doesn't take much. I know it doesn't take much to make your head spin after a couple of 8%. And
There's Sparky. There's my rubber band ball.
yeah, your rubber band ball. Love it, baby. I forgot exactly how big it was. Has it gotten quite a bit bigger? I remember it was big, like softball size. I think it's about this
That's going to be soccer ball size pretty soon.
Let me take a measurement on it.
Jump.
Do you weigh? I remember it being around, but do you weigh your rubber band ball?
I haven't weighed it. No. It's 4 3/4 diameter.
Nice. It's getting so big you might have to start weighing that thing. Do you have like a small scale?
I got a luggage scale.
That would do it, or even like a body scale or whatever. I mean, it seems like it's getting bulky enough. If your scale were like accurate, you know.
I'd say it's probably 2 or 3 pounds.
3 pounds, all right, awesome. Yeah, I remember before it was about the size of a grapefruit. Now it's starting to look like a melon.
Well, I'll tell you what, you try to kick that like a soccer ball and it's going to stub your toe.
Yeah. But it will bounce.
Oh yeah, I bet it will.
Yeah, and if you do it with your foot, your toe's going to be the one that does the bouncing.
That is correct. I'm not that silly.
Well, that's what they make golf balls out of. Is the rubber bands like that? But then they have that hard coating, obviously, to where the bands don't get beat up. But that's how they fly so far. The golf balls, it's the rubber bands.
I'm just speaking from hard experience on something like that.
Oh, no, is that true? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, my brother made a rubber band ball like that. Oh, this has been 40, 50 years ago. And I decided I was going to kick it like a football. And it was probably only half the size of what Kim's got there.
Right.
And it was still a wrong mistake. Wear the old sneakers with the Converse inner shoes.
Yeah, the old Converse.
Oh, that thing's hard.
Be barefoot.
Oh yeah, you might as well have been. Yeah, you might as well have been barefoot. Yeah. It's just a little rubber on that nose cone there. The rest is canvas.
Yeah, it was only like a pound and a half, maybe at the most.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, my big toe now it turned black and blue. It was a lot darker blue than Kim's shirt.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Good times. Things you learn by. Yeah. Look, don't pee on the electric fence. Things you learn by.
Been there, done that too. You talk
Yeah.
about it. You talk about an instant hard on, man. I'll tell you what. That was just boom. But then as soon as it goes boom, it goes timber real fast.
Thanks for that, guys. Thanks for that. You're awesome.
Oh, it hurts. I know. I speak from experience.
Bye, Miss Amber. I guess Amber Homestead's leaving. I got
Sorry to hear that, Amber. Hope all goes well there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong.
Yeah, that don't sound good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. I've had a few to drink. Don't count me as sober tonight. I got a namesake to uphold here.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hold it against you.
Right. Yeah. I'm not reading the comments, so I'm just Kim was on tonight, and who can not want to get on a stream with somebody who the thumbnail is Grizz, my buddy Grizz. You were the thumbnail with your huge beard.
Yeah.
Thing's growing like a wild man. How long is it? Does it reach your navel yet, Grizz?
What's that?
Does your beard reach your belly button?
Oh no, hey, I'm gonna cut it off before you get there again.
He says again.
No, I learned my lesson last time.
What, too close to the fire? Too close to the mill? What happened bad?
Nothing like that. It just, I mean, I've had it cleared down to my belt buckle, and I just don't like rolling over in my sleep and having my beard catching my armpit when you roll over in your sleep. I mean, you think pulling the back of your hair, for a girl is, I mean, remember the school, pull the girl's hair and stuff. That was annoying. Well, it's more so when it's on your face.
Yeah.
Rolling in your sleep and catching your beard in your armpit, and waking up that way. That's not great. And also during hunting season, when your beard's so long and you pull up the rifle and you catch your beard and you trigger finger, that ain't cool either.
Right.
So
no, I get it. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
Whatever hits, man. When the first time either one of that hits, it comes off.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I never ever thought about it that way. Right? Yeah, I used to wear long hair in the back, but I never thought about like a beard being under like your armpits, like you're saying. Yeah, that would be like, damn it. I wear a necklace, whatever, chibi necklace, whatever, but and it kind of strangles me in my sleep. Yeah, that whole beard would piss me off getting under my armpits or whatever.
I've never had my beard that long.
Yeah.
I've had it this length, and I had one of my teeth pulled. And that dentist, I told her, I said, "You're pulling my beard." She get a hold of that, and I said, "You're pulling my beard."
Oh, yeah. The hair got caught in her hands too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pull me. Wait, back up some.
Well, to me, everything that I do in life it's all about comfort in life. And believe me, as a kid growing on up, I wanted to have long hair. As a kid growing up, I had long hair. Well, not super long hair, but it was shoulder length hair, back in the 70s. But it's always been about comfort. But as the older I get, I find that, I mean, I never did grow a big, long ponytail. Well, about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I decided I was going to grow a big, long ponytail. Well, I started growing my hair on out, and I found out that, you know what? Hair on my neck anymore, I don't like that feel. When my hair starts touching my neck, I got to cut it off. Right. I mean, I think it's great when other people can enjoy it. My dad's hair was like, oh, if you're growing long hair, you're a 60, you're a girl. I don't think that way. but I still don't like the feel on the back for me.
Yeah.
And the same with my beard. I mean, to me, where I'm at in my point of life is what do I want? What feels good to me? Not necessarily what I want, because I'd love to have long hair. Like back in the 70s, that long, flowing, beautiful blonde hair that I used to have, blowing in the wind when I was racing the motorcycle.
Oh my God, quit it, I'm getting a stiffy.
All the chicks are swarming all over me. Those are the good old days. But you know what? It don't feel good no more. And it's all about what feels good to me today.
Well, this is about as long as I have it anymore.
I can respect that,
I've
Chris.
had people ask me, "How come you have long hair?" I said, "Well, when I was a kid, always had that deal where Dad said, 'Well, by golly, as long as you're living under my roof, you'll do as I say.'" I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So the first week that I moved out, I let her start growing. Not any longer than this. He said, "About time for a haircut, ain't it, boy?" "No, Dad, I don't live under your roof no more."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm gonna let it grow the way I want it."
I think I was in the generation right behind you. My dad says, I don't care how long you grow your hair as long as it's clean. And I grew my hair longer. At one point, it was I had my hair was pretty damn long, but I wore it for a long time that way. But I banded the top and the bottom. I did a French braid myself. And my dad still to this day has a lock of hair. I don't know, maybe 8 inches long. No fish stories. Maybe 8, maybe more like 10. I'm not sure. No fish stories. At least 8 inches long of a lock of my hair, and I cut it off, banded at either end, and I put it with a letter that said, "Dad, I'm done with my rebellious days, and I'm becoming a man." And my dad has probably still got that same lock of hair. I know he has. Another kind of thing I did to him like that. We'd worked on the water well one year. The water well gave us hell, and I captured some water and I gave it to him as a Christmas gift. It was like a mason jar with like a quart of water in it, and I sent in the letter. This is the water that I helped you work on. Blah blah blah. I'm as a kid you can get away with that shit, but I wrote him like a mushy letter. The same thing with the long hair thing is I wrote him a letter saying I'm changing my wicked ways and I'm becoming a man. And I think he's got the both of those things, that bottled water and that lock of hair. I could be wrong.
Hey, but Brian, say good night, y'all. I just didn't want you to miss that.
Good night, Brian.
We're running out the watchers one by one quickly, huh? I'm sorry.
Well, it's getting later, but that's all right.
Hey, I got to tell you a dad's story. Now you talk about long hair and stuff. And dad's approval and all that. I got to tell my story. Back in the 80s, I moved up to Alaska for several years. And when I was up there, I did let my hair grow out long. And I tell you what, that's the one time that I enjoyed it on my neck when you're up in Alaska and it's 30, 40, 50 below zero. It feels good on your neck, trust me, and a full beard and everything.
Right.
Well, now this was back in the Mr. T days. Okay, you know who Mr. T is.
Yeah.
From the 18th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I left Alaska, I had a work permit to go down to Australia, which I never got to use. It's my wife's fault. But we won't get into that whole thing where I'm blaming her for me not making it to Australia. But anyway, I'm on my way to Australia. I'm leaving Alaska. On my way to Australia, I drive from Alaska down to Redding, California, where my folks live. And I figured, before I go to Australia for a year, because I had a work visa to go down there for a year, I'll go see my folks one last time. I ain't seen them for 3 or 4 years. Okay, so I figured I was going to drop down and spend a couple months down there. I'm hooked up with my wife, and well, it's all her fault, but we won't get into that. But anyway, after talking to my dad for 3 or 4 years, and my dad was like, if you have a butch, you're a hippie. He was extremely, short hair. So anyway, I show up at his door, being up in Alaska. I come on back with a full long hair, shoulder length hair, a big old bushy beard.
All right.
What can I do to piss my dad off? What can I do? So what do? I go down to, well, back in those days, I don't remember what it's called. It's like the Dollar General tree, Dollar General, whatever. I buy all this cheap jewelry. The necklaces, the clip-on earrings, full out, because my dad was the nose rings. I went full on out. All this, I think I had $3 wrapped up in all this jewelry, but I mean it was like massive. I go knocking on my dad's door, man. I tell you what, he about shit a brick.
That's funny.
Boy, was he pleased when he seen it was all clip-on jewelry, and that I had to pierce my nose, my ears, and all that stuff.
Wow, good times. That's what good stories are made of. Stuff like that. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, my inspiration, I guess, was like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wore a flat top for the longest time after I guess the Terminator movie. I'm not a movie guy, but anyway, one of his first movies, he wore a flat top, and I was all into that flat top haircut. And I must have that haircut for 3 years or whatever. The Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's all Dad would let me have when I was growing up, was a flat top.
Yeah, clean. Yeah. They would put that thing across there and had a little level on it. And they just shake it, and it looked tight. It looked nice. They do the fade on the side or whatever, and a nice square flat top. I look good, man. I look good. That was clean. That was a nice boy's haircut, right there.
Now my dad would call me all hippies with a flat top.
Yeah, I've worn short hair, I've worn long hair, like I said, Dad said he didn't care as long as it kept clean, and I'd let my kid wear his hair as long as he wants, as long as it's clean, something my dad told me, That's only fair.
What's that?
I say it's only fair. I let him stay up as late as he wants, as long as he gets up well in the morning. I feel like I'm a pretty fair dad. You stay
right on.
As long as you get up well in the morning. If you don't get up well in the morning, then you got to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock or
whatever. You got to go to bed earlier. Yeah, exactly.
Damn shame is they'll sleep 14 hours if you let them. Not getting up. I'm sending him to bed at 8 o'clock at night, and he needs to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Do the math there. That's a lot of damn sleep, That's a lot of damn sleep.
Man, it's just too bad with kids that there isn't a set of rules that you can raise the kids to this standard and say, okay, you're only going to sleep 7 hours, and that is enough for you. And you're going to only eat this food. You're only going to grow your hair this way. It don't work that way, unfortunately. I mean, every child is different.
I get it, but you'd think 10 hours of sleep should be, you damn near slept half of your day away getting 10 hours sleep, and you still wake up and you still can't have enough motivation to do anything, Wow.
Now,
my point that I was trying to make, though, is if a kid sleep in 10 hours, quite honestly, 7, 8 hours is probably enough. But in some cases, you just never know. If a kid needs to sleep 14, 16 hours a day, you just never know. What's the stuff behind it? We don't know. I can't say on a situation like that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I know I couldn't sleep that long.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, Amber, that's a bummer.
Oh yeah, that would be tough to deal with, right? Yeah. You think you got to listen to that story, right? Yeah, I am very blessed with decent health, and I'm trying to get more healthy, and I'm doing the right thing. It's not about me, but anyway, I wish the best for everybody. I wish the best for everybody. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody try real hard to not die. Stay away from. Anyway, I won't get into a tangent or whatever. There's a lot of things that are offered that aren't healthy for you. Make the right decisions and try your best.
You know,
That was politically correct right there, boy. Right, 3 cheers for drunken one, or drunken one for president. You know. Anyway, I made that about as politically correct as I could. There's lots of challenges out there. Choose correctly. I'm sorry.
I would suggest for everybody but Cab 7. You know what, that son of a gun? That son of a gun tries to be nice to everybody, and I just don't get it. So I can't. No, I pulled y'all's leg.
Well, I tried to be nice to everybody, Chris.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
Well, Sparky, let's get back to that sleeping longer. When you're young, you need more sleep. When you
that
get
is
old
true.
like me and Grizz, you don't need that much sleep.
That's my dad went through that through his later 60s. He went through that, and now he's learned to sleep in a bit more. I think he's like 72 or 3 or something. He went through what you're talking about, where you don't require a lot of sleep, and I can manage without a lot of sleep pretty good. You know, as long as I ain't been drinking too much. I can manage with not so much sleep, but like so, I think at some point, and I could be wrong. I'm basing this off of my father. When you get like to your 70s or whatever, then you're able to sleep in a bit more. And I'm not sure why that is whatsoever. All I can say is if you feel good after 5 hours sleep, damn it, get 5 hours sleep. Just trust your body. Do what your body needs, and eat well. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. There's no weird stereotype thing or whatever. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Get lots of good nutrition into you. You are what you eat. Again, I don't want to turn it into any weird, crazy tangent, but you are what you eat. Just keep that in mind. Or do you want to be a greasy hamburger? Or do you want to be an apple? I mean, I don't know. I'll be done with that because I don't want to get into some weird, crazy tangent, But I'm learning to eat better. And I feel more energized with better food. Get more fruits and vegetables. Anyway, so somebody talk about something else. I don't want to take over the thing with nutrition.
I'm a vegetarian.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I only eat beef and grass.
Right. And then I eat the cow.
That's right.
I'm the vegetarian.
You got it, Grizz.
Yeah, it's not about being vegan or vegetarian so much as it is just pay attention to what else goes with that hamburger. I don't know. It's not necessarily I don't promote hamburger, but I'm just saying, just keep an eye on what you're eating, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm speaking to the wrong group maybe a little bit. Don't stay away from the French fries. Stay away from processed foods. Okay, what I can't say is I'll say this. Okay, all supermarkets are set up the same way. Pretty much all the fruits and vegetables and the meats and cheeses are all on the outer banks of the supermarket. Those are your better foods if the way I look at it. Anything on the inside, any of that stuff in the main aisles is more processed, and if you read the ingredients list and it has any more than just a few things on it, you shouldn't probably buy that. If your grandmother would say, "What is that?" then don't buy that. Things that don't have a barcode to them, your produce, your stuff like that, don't have barcodes for a reason. They're not gonna label each and every one of them, and the nutritional value differs because it's fruits and vegetables. stay buying from the outside. I can send a bunch of links up here to you know change sway your mind, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be I'm not going to play advocate here. But anyway, watch out for processed foods. Get more fruits and vegetables in your life. Uh, uh, Own a juicer and learn to use it. You know, learn to use it properly. A juicer will make you feel way more energetic, and you just all your nutrients already broke down for you and they're yummy. Okay, I'm gonna quit taking over your chat because we're down to
Fine. You're fine.
we're down to 5 watching that. I know it's getting late.
But you know, like I said, if I knew I was going to live this long, I'd took better care of myself.
It's not too late. You know,
I know it.
it's not too late. Anybody with type 2 diabetes, I can't say anybody because I can't boast that.
Well, there.
Just changing your diet can make a big difference. What the doctors do is they're not trying to make you better. They're trying to treat your symptoms. And so even when they learn their profession as to what they're doing, they were never, if they were taught nutrition, it was very little. And so now there's people standing out. Again, I can put links in the comments there. But anyway, people that are stepping up and showing you can reverse your diabetes with a diet change. Of course, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear more diet and exercise. But that's what really makes it better, and that's what will take you off your insulin and take you away from the medications you're doing. Again, I can send you some links. Research a bit and see it. Okay, they get paid. If they told you what would save you, that would take you out of their doctor's office, and they won't make money. And of course, they're there to make money. They're there to put stents in you. They're there to do bypasses for you, and all this. They are just they're taking care of the symptoms of our poor diet, you know, and we're the worst ever. We're the worst ever. This United States, this wonderful United States we live in, we're the worst ever for obesity and diabetes and such. We're there's 2/3 of us are borderline diabetic or obese. You know, it's just a matter of diet, but they don't care. They don't care. They want to sell you the medicine. That's our Pfizer and our there's a bunch of brands. Anyway, I won't call out names. Anyway, they want to sell their drugs, so they don't care. They get rich off of making you sick. I.e., our hamburgers, i.e., our terrible diet that our U.S. government says, yeah, it's okay, just feed them that. You know, feed them that. If we feed them that, then the drug companies will sell more product. They'll give us more money for lobbying, saying that hamburgers are good for you. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me stop. Let me stop. Somebody else speak, please.
Can I jump in?
I'm just saying. I've learned a bunch. You know, in the last 6 months, I've learned a bunch, and I'm real passionate about it.
Hey, let me jump in here. Hey, Kim, do you mind locking the screen on me for a second? I want to show Rosanna something here.
You're just showing your icon at this point, Grizz. You're just showing your icon right now.
I know. You're just seeing my icon?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're not seeing you.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Just a second. Let me do something here. I gotta go over to here.
Right.
And the screen is going to be fuzzy. Okay. No, that don't. Okay, that's not going to work. Just a second here. Just bear with me.
Bear.
I gotta activate my other.
Okay, I'm gonna go visit the young boys' room. I like to pee on the toilet seat. My wife loves it like that. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, Jim. All right. Oops. There we go. Okay. Can you see me on the other camera, Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Got you locked and loaded.
Okay. Lock me on the other camera that you can see me on. And Rosanna, I want to show you my cell phone. So I want to put my finger here real close to where the icon is. This is the Play Store. Real close to it. It's like a light colored blue. That's,
Okay.
well, let me get it. Can you see the Play Store there?
Raise it up more.
How about that?
That's perfect.
Okay. That's Google Play. And then what you're going to want to do once you go into your Play Store on your cell phone, you're gonna you can there's a microphone. There's a microphone up here on the top, and you can say Google Hangouts up here. Now I'm going to tap on this microphone, and I want to say Google Hangouts. If you don't have Google, if you don't have the microphone, you can type in Google Hangouts. And then at that point, you can install it. This is what the page is going to look like on your cell phone, though. But you can also probably go to, just a second here. I'm going to open up my YouTube. Oh, no. Just a second here.
Tickle.
Let me see if I can do this differently here. Yeah, if I go into my Google app, Play Store. Play Store. Play Store. Okay, I did a Google search for Play Store, and it took me right back to here, and you can get into Play Store from there. But you need to install Google Hangouts. And
Yeah.
that will help you, that will advance you so much further. If you can find Google Hangouts and install it on your cell phone, that's what you're going to need to do.
Yeah. To get here for sure. Yeah, you have to have the Google Hangout thing for really dilly. Yeah. I don't know. Grizz is probably smarter than I am as to what you have to get here when it comes to downloads and stuff. But I know you have to have that Google Hangouts. I'm not real versed on it myself. Like I say, he's a smart guy. Keep up with old Grizz. He's a wise guy. He's a wise guy, eh?
Okay, Rosanna, you might have I ran into that too on the cell phone. If periodically, what you can do to fix that problem is power your cell phone all the way down. Power it all the way down and reboot your cell phone, but leave it off for like 30 seconds or 2 minutes. The longer the better, and then reboot your cell phone and then try all over again. Because the internet needs to, on your cell phone, especially on your cell phone, needs to be rebooted. I reboot my cell phone, the internet on my cell phone, my whole cell phone. I reboot it 2 to 3 times a day.
Oh,
Well, maybe you'll have to wind it up.
right.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would work, Jim.
right. Rebooting your phone is a good thing. Yeah, just that's like that good night sleep thing. It just helps you reset. You know, it just helps you reset. Yeah, rebooting your computer, and that's if you have IT problems. The first thing they say, unplug your router, wait 10 seconds, plug it back in. You know, just give it a good reset. You know, and let it gather its wits again.
Yep.
Yes, good smack to the face to get it fixed up. God damn
Yeah,
it! Pay attention.
You
most people don't have
remember
reset.
the days of dial-up?
What was that, Kim?
Yeah,
Dial-up.
that's been years
Oh,
ago.
I haven't had that for 20 years.
Yeah, we don't speak that language here. I say.
I remember dial up.
Oh yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, for 3 hours.
Yeah, right. Just connect, aren't you?
Yeah, Rosanna, being that I run nothing but, all my internet comes from my cell phone. I have to do it 3 times daily. But with your cell phone, you don't use the internet that much. But I would highly recommend that you reboot your cell phone about once a week.
Yeah, exactly. At very least once a week. When I have like several devices. One of them says, "Hey, you hadn't rebooted in a while. You want to do this again?" And that kind of reminds me. Yeah, once a week. You know, just kind of reset everything. You know, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what antivirus or whatever things you have to get rid of, like browsing histories or whatever. But yeah, just run all that stuff once a week at least, once every couple of weeks, if nothing else. But restart your stuff.
And I'll tell you another deal that I ran in with my cell phone is I have my cell phone not to update unless I'm on somebody else's Wi-Fi. Yeah. And so I find my cell phone getting sluggish when it's waiting for it to update. Then as soon as I get onto Wi-Fi on somebody's Wi-Fi and it updates, then everything goes good. For a few days anyway.
I get to my neighbor's house and all of a sudden my phone runs better.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Congratulations and salute to the 6 people watching still. Y'all are all awesome. I love Mr. Kim. He has a great stream.
Oh, I try.
Yeah, no, it's always something. You know, no telling what you might see, but it's always something.
It sounds like Grammy's channel.
Yeah,
You never know what you're gonna find here.
you know, as I said that, I thought of just that. It's funny you said that. Grammy's awesome. She really is. She sent me.
Oh yeah.
She sent me ground peppers for my jerky. She sent, what was it? She's done mail correspondence with me twice already. Maniac Grammy is awesome. Grammy is awesome.
Oh yeah, she is.
I need to get a bunch of mail out to folks and I got the boxes. I just need to pack the damn things. I got one going to the UK that's going to deliver some hot peppers, some Thai peppers, and they're purple. He wants to grow them himself. I've got another one from Sacramento, California, that I'm sending some. I've already sent them. They're on their way. It is some prickly pear cactus. She showed in a video all of her cactus and her succulents and stuff. And it's like, well, you don't have this kind, you know, and it's one that we have around here a bunch. You know what I'm talking about? They're palm size and about palm thickness, and they got the quills on either side, and then they grow one from the other. Anyway, I sent her some cactus, and the whole internet thing is awesome, but I don't know where I was going with that. The whole internet thing is awesome, and I sent some cactus to Sacramento, California.
Cool.
To Dila's Guppies. Dila's Guppies.
Cool. Now, have you ever had cactus wine?
I have not. We have cactus down here. I'm not sure how to prepare it to make the wine. Yeah, I've never done that.
You got to try that. Check on into that. That'd make a good video.
I don't know how to prepare it. But
but you got Google. You got Google. I mean, do the experimentation. Who cares if the success or failure the first time? That's what there's so many success stories on YouTube about, I made it the first time, it's perfect. I think people need to make more failure stories.
Well, couldn't you just take the juice and do it like Papa's wine?
Sure.
Well,
sure.
I'll tell you my take on it. My take on it, what I know about making wine, and I am no way, shape, or form a wine expert. But for whatever I've made, I have found out that if you take a fruit, take a quart of the fruit and put that in a gallon jar and fill the rest up with water, so you have 1 gallon basically. But one quart of it is a condensed version, and I don't mean condensed. Let's say you dump all the berries, dry pack the berries in a 1 quart jar, fresh berries. Dump that in the 1 quart jar, and then dump that into the 1 gallon jar and fill it up with your water, sugar, and yeast. That's basically what I'm finding out.
You're so very right. Yeah, you're so very right. And the only variant that you didn't explain exactly was how much sugar. And there's meters to tell you that. There's meters to tell you that. It could be. Three.
If you start out with that, with the cactus, and you know where to start out with your sugar.
Yes,
you know where to start out with your sugar and use that same principle with the cactus. You use your sugar and yeast. I think you can get it done.
Yeah. I've never had anything like any kind of cactus wine. It sounds interesting. I wonder. I don't know what the flavor is about. I'd be willing to try. If I had a bunch of cactus that was given to me that was like for a wine, or that I can make wine of. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd try it.
I think you should. Cactus wine. I think that would be a good one. I'll tell you right now, Sparky.
Yeah.
What I have learned here recently, very recently, if you can grasp a keyword phrase in your title that nobody else is using. Now we all know that everything to do with beer, everything's already been grabbed. That's a high competition. But if you started grabbing, and season the cactus wine, I would think that would be a low search volume in Google. That would be a great deal for you to work on and start making videos on making cactus wine.
Okay. That's right. That's interesting. I will have to look into that a bit. Hey, how is everybody putting these blue like hashtag things above each like each video you see, or some of the videos you see, it has the title, obviously.
I tried them. And here's my limited experience with hashtags. It worked for a little bit, but then what happens was you have everybody else on the hashtag. So you're actually, you have a video going, everybody sees the video going, and underneath that video is the hashtag, and they say, what is this? They click on it, and it takes them away from your channel.
Yes,
so
sir.
I stopped using the hashtags.
Okay. But how is it people put those blue words above the title of their videos? Sometimes you'll see like other things above the titles of their videos.
That's called a card.
Or the cards?
But
the cards that pop up during the video at different times.
No, I'm talking about the stuff that, like, for example, right now we're on the stream that says 62 years old. other times you could see like other stuff in smaller print or smaller fonts, however you want to put it. It is something, else. How do you do that? Something else. Again, this stream is called 62 years old, but sometimes you see other things printed above that in smaller font, generally in blue. Are those usually hashtags, and how do you make that show up on the video?
Just a second. I'm having a real hard time with my daughter talking in here.
Smack your daughter and tell her to go outside. Say, take your ass outside, girl. I love you, honey.
Okay. Now, what was that again, Sparky?
Holy crap. Kim, do you know what I'm saying? Okay.
I don't.
Okay. What I was asking is I've seen some videos. For example, this one, when you look it up on Kim's channel, it says 62 years old. Okay. Now above that, on some people's channel, when it comes to what you see when you open their screen or whatever, is it's got other things above it. Generally, if I'm thinking right, they're in blue. It's smaller text or whatever. It could say, Jared, or loose bowel syndrome or whatever, and
what you're describing is the hashtags.
So all the hashtags show up on, like, when they click the immediate screen. Like, again, what I see in Kim's screen here, it is 62 years old. It's the little bits that they put above that shows as these hashtags.
Yes, in blue, that's hashtag. And the hashtag, a hashtag is always preceded by the pound sign.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It has the pound sign and then a phrase or a word or whatever after it.
Yeah.
And it's always in blue.
Copy that,
and I can teach you how to do hashtags. It's real easy to do. But here's the deal. If you say hashtag cactus winemaking, people are going to grasp onto it and say, hey, that's working for them. And it will work for shortly.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah.
Everybody else that's grabbing your hashtags and using it. So when they use your hashtag and they click on that hashtag, it can take you away. Initially, if you're the only one using that hashtag, that works great initially because it sends you to some more of your videos. But then somebody else starts grabbing your hashtag and starts using it, and then it starts showing their videos too. And whoever the bigger channel is wins out.
And I understand. Okay, that makes sense. So those are set up for the hashtag thing only. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean now hashtag works really good if you're on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. I would use the hashtags there, but on YouTube, I don't think it's a good thing.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just a YouTube guy. Plus, those 3 people still watching. Why are you still here? You're more than welcome, obviously. But wow.
Well, when you go to make a video, anytime if you want to use a hashtag, when you go to make a video, at the very bottom in your descriptions list, just go into your when you're editing your descriptions, at the very bottom, just type your hashtag in at the very bottom. Type hashtag, no space, and then the word, and you can put those hashtags there. But you do that right in your descriptions. Right. And it'll be put at the very bottom of your descriptions. And then that will put that hashtag up at your video.
Oh, I see. All right.
But I don't recommend using hashtags.
Oh no, I was just curious how it's done more so than is it beneficial. But I was just kind of curious because I've seen it on people's channels and wondered how do they even do that,
Yeah. Just you just go into your descriptions when you're crew. when you write down your descriptions, you go clear down to the bottom of the descriptions. You type in your hashtags, and you can type in hashtag Sparky, hashtag then hit enter, so you're on a different line. Then type in hashtag drunken11. Then hit enter, and then type in hashtag Kim5. And you can put as many hashtags as you want down there.
Right.
Man, it's hard to hear with you banging around.
Right.
The door open then.
Party at Grizz's house. We're banging the pots and pans, baby. We ain't playing around here.
Man, she's trying to open up the vent on the wood stove. All she's got to do is crack the door open and wait till I get up, and I'll deal with the vent.
The vent's open. No, not this, that one. Doesn't have to
It
be.
doesn't have to be open.
I'm sorry, Miss Grizz. I thought it was like grandkids or something. I'm sorry, Miss Grizz.
No, it's my daughter.
No, I'm not gonna go back and look.
I'm back.
I'm showing love is all. I mean no harm. Come in, baby.
Well, are we about done, boys?
I think so.
Jim,
Are you running us off?
Well, no, you can
Is it-
stay, but
it's midnight where you guys are at,
yeah, it's midnight for me.
and for Sparky.
My birthday won't be no more after 3 minutes.
What? Oh, is it your birthday today? Happy stinking birthday!
You
That's
better
right,
hurry, because
62 years old.
it's got to be midnight now. Your clock up. It's 10 o'clock exactly here.
It's not your birthday now. It's after 12. You're just another
Well, it's
62-year-old
wrong.
guy. I mean, happy birthday, Kim. I didn't realize that's why we're here. I would have said it.
That's why I said 62 years old.
I don't know. Everybody puts crap in the just to try you in. Well, you look great for 62.
Maria
Don't look
gave me
a minute.
hugs. She's saying happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh, hello. I'm eating dried cranberries. I don't know. What's that have to do with life?
Okay. I'm going to hang up and go see how
Okay.
many of them 8 hours I'm supposed to have I can get.
Good luck. Love you, Kim. Thank you so much for having me. You've been an awesome host, sir.
Okay. All right. May the peace and
Good night.
power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.
Not Kim. Bye, Grace.